Fire Emblem. Engage.
Excuse me. Princess Hortensia?
Prince Alcryst? What's up? You're not usually much of a talker.
Well, I was just, No, never mind. It's not important.
Nope. No running off after a build-up like that. Come on, spit it out.
I want you to,
Nope. Didn't hear you. Louder.
Please teach me how to be more confident.
Ow! Too loud. Tone it down, back it up, and explain yourself properly.
You always have such boundless confidence, Princess Hortensia. It amazes me. I don't think very highly of myself. So I hoped you might teach me to be more like you.
Ah, okay. Yeah, makes sense. Too bad for you, though. I'm not teaching you a thing. Maybe if you weren't a Prince of Brodia, I'd have considered it. But you? Nope. No way.
Oh, of course. I understand.
Wait, what?
Brodia has invaded Elusia more times than I can count. You have every right to deny me. Besides, you shouldn't waste your precious time on someone as worthless as me. Honestly, I'm shocked by my own impertinence. How embarrassing. I'll leave you be.
Hang on a sec. I never said that.
It's all right. Please, forget I even approached you like this. I won't sully your ears with my pitiful mumbles ever again. You have my word.
Wait, Prince Alcryst? I was so sure he'd get mad and snap back. He's even worse off than I thought. I'll have to try a new approach the next time I see him. Prince Alcryst? Hey! I know you can hear me.
Princess Hortensia, please, speaking to me will only dampen your mood.
Always a bundle of joy you are. But that's exactly what I want to talk to you about. Listen, I'm gonna help you get some confidence, just like you asked.
What? Really? Oh, thank you! Why did you change your mind? You seemed so strongly opposed to it earlier.
That was a joke. I got carried away. Sorry. I may not love Brodia, but you're my friend. And when a friend's in trouble, you help. Simple as that.
Princess Hortensia,
Hey! What's with all the tears? Actually, you're kinda cute when you get all emotional. Anyway, let's get started, shall we?
No, don't come any closer. Please don't look at me like this.
Huh? What's the problem this time? Are you really gonna turn down my help after all that?
You called me a friend. You agreed to help me, Princess Hortensia. You are, without a shadow of a doubt, a wonderful person. But the more wonderful you are, the deeper I tumble into despair.
What?
Your kind heart shines too bright. It reveals my heart for the worm-ridden filth that it is. So please, don't come near me. Spare me. I am so sorry.
That boy has self-deprecation down to an art form. Prince Alcryst?
Princess Hortensia!
Hey, before you run away, you should know I've decided to stop trying to help you. I don't think anything I do is gonna suddenly make you confident.
That feels like the right decision. I know it was me who came to you for help at first.
Yeah, and that was pretty rude.
I understand. Once again, I apologize. To make things right, you're free to ignore me from this point forward.
Nope. I refuse.
Huh?
Look, you're a quivering pile of pessimism, and maybe that's not gonna change. Either way, I accept you exactly as you are.
What?
I think I understand why you came to me for help in the first place. It was because you thought confidence would bring you closer to people, right?
Well, yes. I thought that gaining confidence might lead to more meaningful friendships with everyone.
Lovely sentiment. But you don't need to reinvent yourself for it. Sure, you're kind of a downer. So what? You've got plenty of great qualities too. That's why we're friends. You don't need to change a thing.
Really? Thank you, Princess Hortensia.
Meh, just being honest.
You are honest, but also kind. I still feel the light from your radiant heart, and yet, this time, I can remain by your side. Perhaps it's because I understand you better.
Hey, how about that? You're looking me in the eye.
I am. I want to make up for how I acted before. I feel ashamed to have run from you like that.
Now you're, getting pretty close to me. Hey, you're a prince. It's improper for you to look at me like... "Ah, that's supposed to be my thing!"
Princess Hortensia? Now I know how it feels to talk to me. Seadoll? May I ask you about something?
What would you like to know, Prince Alcryst?
I've heard that you were once part of a traveling caravan. Is that true?
Yes, that's right. Merchants, performers, dancers. I've traveled with them all, and many more.
Really? That must have been incredible.
Incredible. That's a flattering description. I'm surprised you think so.
Well, I've rarely traveled outside of Brodia. My duties as a prince keep me so busy.
I see.
I'm also a bit of an introvert. I envy those who can navigate foreign cultures with ease.
The world is full of wonders. The things I've seen, some of it would take your breath away. In fact, if you're truly interested in that life, I could tell you a story or three.
Really? I would enjoy that very much.
Of course, if I tell you these tales, I will be obliged to leave out some of the best bits. I can't be responsible for inspiring a prince to go adventuring beyond his kingdom's walls.
Oh, no need to worry. I'm not that brave. I was anxious just asking you a simple question. That's amazing. Wolf jousting sounds like a thrilling sport to witness.
That it is, but the fights out in the crowd? That's where you'll find the real action. There are plenty of ways to amuse oneself in Somme, but nothing is quite like the Wolf Arena.
So many stories. What a fascinating life you've led, Seadoll. Your descriptions are so vivid. I feel as if I've witnessed it all with my own eyes. The caravan lifestyle sounds like so much fun. Coming and going as you please, following your own whims and curiosities all over the world. No restrictions, no cares. And if you ever grow bored, you can just set off on another journey. I wish I could have that life.
Yes, well...
There's one story you haven't told yet. When did you first join the caravan? I bet you were born into it. Am I close?
No. I was born in a town by the sea. It was... beautiful. I was so young when my father died, I have no memories of him. My mother raised me. She was a fortune teller, but an ill-fated one. She got sick and died when I was young. One thing led to another. Before long, I was living on the streets.
On the streets? But why?
I was a child without a family. Where else would I live?
Oh.
But one day, a caravan was passing by. The travelers called to me, invited me to join them, and I did. I traveled with them from that day on. Speaking was difficult for me then. Words were hard. So my teacher taught me to dance. I learned that I didn't need words to communicate. That saved me.
I see.
My apologies. That story is not so amusing as the others.
Please, I'm the one who should apologize. I didn't think before broaching the subject.
No, I've darkened the mood. I'm sorry. I think this is a good place to stop for now. Another time, Prince Alcryst.
Seadoll? I'd like to apologize once more for our conversation the other day. I really should have considered your feelings before asking about your past.
It didn't bother me, and you didn't do anything wrong.
I've been thinking about your stories since then. I had assumed the caravan lifestyle was all fun and games, but that's not true, is it?
No. Fun isn't the right word. That life can be brutal beyond compare. I watched friends die during raids. And worse.
There must have been so many hardships. And yet I assumed it was a life of leisure. If I had looked past my own desires for even a moment before speaking. I really am sorry.
Oh, Prince Alcryst. Like I said, you've done nothing wrong. Yes, bad things happened while I was traveling with the caravan. But good things happened too. many more good things. The caravan was my family and my home. I count myself lucky to have lived that life.
I'm very glad to hear that.
So please, do not hesitate. Ask as many questions as you like. Ask me about the strange and wonderful foods I tasted for the first time at the border village, or about the morning sun I watched set the sky on fire as it rose over the desert oasis. There are so many questions I hope you ask, and so many stories I hope to tell you.
Your tales mesmerize me, Sea Doll. I can't wait to get lost in them again. Please, tell me a new one, and another after that. Tell me stories until the break of dawn.
With pleasure, Prince Alcryst.
Yeah! I just can't seem to get this right.
Hello, Citrine. Are you training with magic?
Oh, Alcryst! Where did you come from? Are you lost?
What? No, I was just passing by.
I see. My goodness, you were so quiet.
You always seem to be training in your spare time, Citrine. I admire your dedication. I think you might be the hardest working person in all of Brodia.
I appreciate the kind words, Alcryst, but all of this training isn't enough. I'm still far behind everyone else. I must grow stronger.
Really? Why? I think you're fine as you are now. Besides, I'll protect you.
Ah, yes. That's the same Alcryst I knew as a child, placing others well ahead of himself. However, I can't rely on your kindness. When it comes down to it,
Citrine?
No, it's nothing. Don't worry about it. I need to resume my training. Please, excuse me, Alcryst.
All right, Citrine. Something is seriously bothering her. But what?
Oh, it's hopeless. My best is still so weak. I don't deserve to be Alcryst's retainer.
I disagree.
Alcryst? Again? How long have you been there?
A while. I apologize for spying. I was worried about you after our last chat. Do you really believe that you don't deserve to be my retainer? You know that's not true.
Alcryst, you and I are cousins, practically siblings since we grew up together. And for as long as I've known you, you've carried a low opinion of yourself. Growing up in Diamant's shadow didn't give you many chances to shine on your own.
That's true. I suppose it's still true.
But I've seen you shine. I see how amazing you truly are. You always spot a person's greatest skill or best quality and make sure they're recognized for it. You support and openly praise the people around you. I could go on.
You're giving me far too much credit.
A person like that should be protected. I've felt that way about you since we were children, but I was a fool to think I could succeed at that. Convictions aren't enough. I am simply not strong enough to keep you safe.
That isn't true.
I'm sorry, Alcryst. I'm so sorry that they chose me to be your retainer. If you weren't stuck with me, I'm sure you'd have someone stronger by your side.
Citrine. Citrine, do you have a moment?
Oh, Alcryst.
I'm not sure if it's because we're cousins or what, but we have a lot in common. As you know, I find it difficult to accept my own worth. I see that same struggle in you.
How do you mean?
You believe that you're too weak to be my retainer, but you couldn't be more wrong.
Alcryst, you really don't have to try and make me feel better about this. In terms of strength, I am inferior to the other royal retainers. That is irrefutable.
If you're referring to raw power, maybe. But that's why you use every spare moment you have to train, right? Rain or shine, you haven't missed a single day. You may lack physical strength, but you make up for it in strength of will. That matters.
Perhaps, but commitment to training is not what makes a worthy retainer.
Again, I disagree. Because I know how seriously you take your role, it's easy to place my trust in you. So I do.
You do? Really?
Do you have any idea how reassured I was when I heard that you would be my retainer? Wait, reassured isn't the right word for it. Let me phrase this more clearly. I am so glad that you became my retainer. Yes, we are cousins. Yes, we have known each other since we were very young. But I don't care about the obvious reasons why you were chosen. To me, the important difference is that you volunteered for this position yourself.
I wanted to protect my wonderful cousin.
Exactly. I don't deserve that protection, but it means the world to me that you think I do. That's why I'm happy things are like this, Citrine.
Alcryst, that's such a wonderful thing to hear you say. It makes me want to redouble my training. I have a long way to go before I know I can protect you, after all.
Hey, wait. I'm the one who's protecting you.
Of course. Thank you, Alcryst.
Prince Fogado!
Hey! What's going on, Prince Alcryst? Why are you running away from me?
I apologize. You're always in such high spirits. I feared my presence might dampen your mood.
Yeesh. I think you're being a little hard on yourself. Besides, we actually have a lot in common. You're the second prince of a kingdom. I'm the first prince of a queendom. Tomato, Fogado.
I suppose you're right.
Why the sigh?
We do hold similar positions. But if that is the case, why are we so different? You're so carefree and sociable. And I'm a dismal burden on everyone I meet.
There you go again. Always so negative. Not that I mind your dour attitude. It's actually one of the reasons I like you.
You find me likable? But that's impossible. I don't deserve such kindness. Oh, this is bad. If you continue, I may find myself in a dangerous spot.
Aw, what's so dangerous about me?
That! Your gentle eyes and accepting smile? Please, don't look at me. Your pure heart is shining a spotlight on me. You reveal me for the waste that I am. I have to go. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Ah, man. That guy really knows how to make an exit. Hey, Prince Alcryst. Quick question. Can you tell me about your childhood?
Huh? Why do you want to know about that?
Well, I was thinking about our somewhat abbreviated conversation the other day. You know, how our situations are similar, but our personalities are different. And I thought maybe the difference can be explained by our upbringings.
I see. I'll share broad details with you, but be warned. It's not very interesting.
That's totally fine. Trust me. I'm all ears.
I was born the second prince of Brodia, with a significant age gap between my brother and me, as far back as I can remember. People have praised my older brother for his skills. One could not ask for a better successor to the Brodian throne, they would say. But when it came to me, the thing I heard most often was, Diamant would have done better.
Ouch. So you always felt like second fiddle. That's rough.
It's my own fault. I'm a lost cause.
Did you ever just snap and say, forget him, look at me?
No, never. I would never allow a thought like that to cross my mind. My brother is perfect. That's the plain truth. It's not his fault I can't compare. At the same time, I am aware that those truths form the backbone of my gloomy personality.
So instead of holding a grudge against him, you just accepted that you were inferior. You know what you are? A kind person. Maybe that's why I like you so much.
Oh, you're saying you like me? You're such an inspiring person, Prince Fogado. I must not risk dragging you down. I have to go again. I'm sorry. I'm sorry!
And he's gone. Well, see you around, Prince Alcryst. Hello, Prince Alcryst.
Prince Fogado!
I wonder when you'll stop greeting me like that.
I'm sorry. Your smile shines so bright. My first impulse is always to flee. I must ask, how did you grow to be such a powerful beacon of good humor?
Oh, you want to know about my childhood? Well, I can give you a quick synopsis. Not that there was anything all that remarkable about it. Being the first Prince of Solm, I received a formal education, but there weren't many rules holding me down. I was allowed to roam free. I used to sneak out of the palace all the time and just hit the town, have fun.
Amazing. I'd heard that the people of Solm celebrate their freedom, but I had no idea that applied to royalty as well. I'm beginning to understand how that lifestyle shaped the prince I see now. A warm, outstanding person who makes new friends as easily as he greets the day.
Thanks, Prince Alcryst. I appreciate that.
Once again, your radiant gaze. I might crumble into ashes.
Hold up, before you run away, let me say something. And this is gonna be hard because you're terrible at taking compliments.
Oh no, I'm so sorry.
No, not that. Maybe just this once, could you believe me when I say I like you? I'd even go so far as to call you my fellow kid brother prince, a friend.
Oh, Prince Fogado. I do. I believe you. Thank you for calling someone like me a friend. I like you too, Prince Fogado.
At last, you finally came out and said it. You like me, you like me.
I don't know what came over me. To think I could reciprocate. I had no right. I am so sorry.
What are you apologizing for? Now we know we like each other. We're basically best friends.
Best friends? I've never had a best friend, I will admit. That makes me a bit... No. It makes me a lot happy. Thank you, Prince Fogado.
All right! Great hunting today. Well done. Couldn't have brought in nearly this much if not for you, Prince Alcryst. Thanks for coming.
Oh, but I barely helped. This is mostly your handiwork, Saphir.
Humble as ever, I see. Now that we're good on meat for a while, I think it's going to be fishing next time. Care to join me?
Me? I don't have much experience with fishing.
You'll be fine. I'll show you how it's done.
I'd feel bad for the fish. Imagine getting yanked out of the water by someone as useless as me.
Pretty sure the last thing a fish cares about is who's doing the catching. You'll be fine.
I also doubt I'll catch anything. Any bait I offer is bound to be inferior, not worth a nibble.
Nonsense! Stick with me and I promise you'll get plenty. But the real fun comes when I show you how to cook them.
You'll teach me how to cook fish? Really? In that case, perhaps I will give it a try.
That's what I like to hear. Consider yourself invited next time I head out.
Yes, please. Thank you, Saphir.
Turns out you're quite the fisherman, Prince Alcryst. This is a huge haul.
I must admit, I'm surprised myself.
It's your quiet disposition. Those fish never saw you coming.
Do you think we have enough fish to prepare a full meal?
Definitely. This'll do nicely. Trust me.
That's exciting! I can't wait to learn. We'll get started as soon as we return, right, Saphir?
Of course. So, are you gonna tell me who you're so excited to cook for or what?
Was it that obvious?
I noticed you get most excited when you've got someone else in mind.
Well, it's for my mother. I want to prepare something special for her once this war ends. And fish is her favorite food.
Huh.
When we heard of the Fell Dragon's return, she moved to a secure palace far from the throne. It feels like it's been so long. I want to treat her to something special when we're reunited. It's the least I can do. I'm sure she's already learned about Father.
Well, Prince Alcryst, you can count on me. I'll teach you everything I know about making fish taste wonderful. We'll start with how to fillet and sear, and then move on to seasoning and preservation. Gotta warn you ahead of time, though. When it comes to cooking, I'm a strict instructor.
Uh-oh. I'll be sure to brace myself. Thank you for teaching me to cook, Saphir. Under your guidance, I managed to prepare a complete fish dinner. When it's safe for Mother to return, I'll be able to welcome her back with a home-cooked meal.
My pleasure, really. I'm happy to pass on all the lessons my parents taught me. And I think they'd have loved to know their knowledge would benefit their prince someday. Come to think of it, I wish I could tell them about the time I got to cook for King Morian, too.
Did you? If he were still with us, I'm sure he'd help himself to several platefuls.
Sorry to bring up a sore subject.
It's all right. I can tell it's a fond memory. I'm happy that there are stories I've never heard from people who knew him. Saphir? What's the matter?
It hurts me too, losing him. When I stayed behind at Brodia Castle, I took it for granted he'd be back. Now every so often it hits me that I'll never see his face again. Best I can do is hold tight to the memory.
I know exactly what you mean.
I'm sorry, Prince Alcryst. I know my sorrow is nothing compared to what you and Prince Diamant must feel.
Sorrow isn't something that should be measured or compared. I know you shared a special bond with my father as a royal soldier of Brodia. It's important that we all take time to grieve. I know I am. And I hope you will too.
Kind words.
We should prepare a plate for Father someday. We've yet to erect a headstone, but I'm sure he'd appreciate a hearty meal left at his final resting place. He did love to eat, after all.
Great idea. Yeah, let's do it. Let's leave him a feast fit for a king. Thanks, Prince Alcryst. I feel better already.
I vow to protect you, Lapis.
Prince Alcryst? What are you talking about?
You kept me safe during battle the other day.
Of course I did. I'm your retainer. It's my duty to keep you safe.
Yes, but I don't deserve it. I'm useless, but your character and skills have real value. That's why, from now on, I vow to protect you in battle, Lapis.
What?
But then, I suppose those words are hollow coming from someone as unreliable as me.
That makes 3.
What?
This is the 3rd time you vowed to protect me like this, Prince Alcryst.
Oh, yes. Now that you mention it, I do recall saying it just after we met, and then again at the Grand Crossing, if I'm recalling correctly.
That's right. Hearing you say those words, it made me... Please stop trying to switch our duties like this. I'm just a retainer. You're a prince.
I'm sorry. I'm just being honest about how I see things.
No, I know that. But I don't think many retainers would be okay with their master taking a hit for them.
I apologize.
Oh, please don't take it hard. I know how you meant it. I appreciate the thought. Okay?
Yes, of course. Lapis, I want to apologize for making that vow the other day.
Oh, but Prince Alcryst, please, don't worry about it. I should apologize for trying to tell you what you're allowed to say.
You did nothing wrong. It was my mistake. I didn't consider how my words would make you feel. However, there is one thing I'll stand by. I really do think that you're an amazing person, Lapis.
That's not... I'm really not that amazing.
You are. I know that you are. I know that you always send part of your pay back home to support your family. I also know you spend your free time subduing dangerous beasts that enter the area.
How did you find out about...
You're so much more valuable to this world than I am, Lapis. That's why
That's why you keep saying that you should be protecting me. Oh, Prince Alcryst. You have no idea. It breaks my heart to hear you talk like this. I'm sorry. I have to go.
Wow. I really am useless. I can't even let a close retainer know how much I appreciate her without upsetting her. I'm unfit to be anyone's master.
I vow to protect you, Prince Alcryst.
Lapis?
Like I keep saying, I'm your retainer. Protecting you is my job, but I'm not doing this because I have to. I want to protect you.
Why in the world would you want to protect me? I'm not worth it.
That right there. That's what I'm talking about when I say you have no idea.
You said that last time, that I had no idea how you felt.
It's not about my feelings, Prince Alcryst. You have no idea how great you really are.
How great I am?
You're so perceptive. You always know so much about other people, yet you choose to focus on each person's best qualities. You find skills no one else notices. I can't even count all the times you've lifted me up by reminding me what I'm good at.
It's easy to notice those things when everyone else is more skilled than I am. Drastically so.
No, that's not true. It's because you're a kind person, Prince Alcryst. You're skilled and kind and so charming. Yet you'd throw your life away to keep others safe, even the retainers who protect you. Do you really think that's supposed to make me happy?
Oh, in that case, what if we form an alliance of protection?
What does that mean?
It means I will vow to protect you and accept your protection of me. And you'll do the same. That way, we both protect someone we care for and accept that we are cared for in return.
Much better. You finally sound like the kind prince that you are. Count me in.
I'm glad to hear it. Let's try this again. But together this time. I vow to protect you, Lapis.
And I vow to protect you, Prince Alcryst.
Thank you. And I accept. Princess Saline, you're up rather late. Is something the matter?
Oh, Prince Alcryst. It's nothing. My sleep was restless tonight, that's all.
Ah, did you have a bad dream?
I dreamt my brother died.
Oh,
This is a recurring dream, mind you. One that I have had many times since childhood. My brother used to be chronically ill, you see. But even now, I can't shake the feeling that he might be taken from me at any moment.
oh, Princess Saline.
Alfred has recovered since then, make no mistake. He is the picture of robust health now.
That he is. He always seems so brave on the battlefield. It's amazing. For what it's worth, I have those same bad dreams myself. Dreams where my brother Diamant is taken from me, that is.
Oh, do you now?
I do. They're a bit grim, so I've never discussed them with anyone.
I see. I should like to hear more about them, if you are willing. But the hour is far too late for that, I think. Another time, Prince Alcryst?
Of course. I'm free to talk whenever you need a sympathetic ear. Another bad dream, Princess Saline?
Is it so obvious? As I recall, you've also had dreams of losing your brother, haven't you? I'm curious, when did they start for you?
Only recently. Shortly after we entered this war against the Fell Dragon, my father told me, if your brother and I both die, it will fall to you to protect our kingdom. I thought that sounded impossible at the time. My mighty father and invincible older brother die in battle? How ridiculous. But wars are often unpredictable.
I know what you mean.
Now I'm haunted by a growing fear that my bad dreams might become reality. What if an enemy catches him off guard? What if we're separated and I never find him again? I've lost count of all the horrible ways my dreams have taken Diamant from me.
My experience has been similar. In my dreams, every disaster I can think of comes to pass.
Now, after every nightmare, I crawl out of bed and check on him as he sleeps, seeing him sprawled out, snoring louder than the sawing of a log. That puts my fears to rest.
I'm glad you have that, at least. My brother is too much of an early riser for me to do the same. I'd be roped into his workouts.
Funny. I'd imagine that seeing him up and running in circles would be a relief.
It does help, I admit. Well, speaking with you has calmed my nerves. I am sorry for worrying you.
Not at all. If you have another bad dream and want to talk about it, I'm always here. I can't make them go away, but at the very least, you know you're not alone.
Thank you, Prince Alcryst. I find that very reassuring. This tea has a lovely fragrance, and a stirring taste as well.
I agree. The tea leaves are from the Brodian Highlands. They're said to be a potent sleep aid.
Truly? Oh, you prepared this just for me, didn't you? I'm touched.
How have your dreams been lately?
No better, I'm afraid. As the war intensifies, so too do my nightmares.
I'm so sorry to hear that. You know, I don't think either of us will ever rule our countries.
I beg your pardon?
That came out wrong. I meant that, should the worst happen, we'd do our duties, but the worst isn't going to happen. We'll fight to protect them. our brothers, our future kings. Fear may persist in our dreams, but we won't let it affect our realities. In fact, I'll go a step further and do my best to protect Prince Alfred as well.
Oh,
He's the crown prince of an allied kingdom, so I consider him to be my brother too. Oh wait, he might be annoyed if a weakling like me were to offer protection as a brother.
don't be silly. Alfred would be overjoyed. I know I am. It's enough to bring me to tears. It's very reassuring to know someone so skilled as you will be watching over him.
Oh, I appreciate that you think so highly of me.
I, in turn, will safeguard your brother, the Crown Prince Diamant. Working together to protect the future kings will benefit both our nations. I would go so far as to risk my own life for them if needed.
Princess Saline, that's not...
It isn't the normal order of things, I am aware. And yet, I suspect you would do the same, yes?
You're right, of course, but we should probably keep this agreement a secret.
Yes, indeed.
I believe we just formed an alliance that would worry most of our friends and allies.
Yet I think that because of it, my nightmares will plague me less frequently.
I think that might be true for me as well. We may never bear our own crowns, but we can certainly bear each other's burdens.
Yes, even after the war ends, may we always act in harmony for the sake of our nations.
Did you need something from me, Prince Alcryst? I see. You are pretending to ignore me.
I still refuse to forgive you. You know why. How else should I behave in the presence of someone who helped to murder my father?
I apologize for my part in your father's death.
You do?
I know an apology can't heal your wounds, or really achieve much at all, but we are now allies. I think it's important we find what common ground we can and meet each other halfway. That is why I'm taking this crucial first step. I am truly sorry about your father.
Princess Ivy, I used to fear your family and your country. I never dreamed we'd end up on the same side. Life is so unpredictable. It pushes us forward, ready or not. Holding on to past prejudices will only trip us up. From now on, I promise to do my best to find that common ground you mentioned.
Thank you. But you should know that staring is rude.
You're right. I apologize for being so careless. I won't let it happen again.
At least we're looking in the same direction. Perhaps better times lie ahead.
Princess Ivy, are you glaring at me?
No, Prince Alcryst. At least not intentionally, but I can't take my eyes off of your armor. In Elusia, we are taught from an early age to keep watch for Brodian armor.
Oh... I think I understand. Brodia has invaded Elusia more times than I can count. My country has a lot to answer for. For what it's worth, I am sorry.
Oh? And what do you mean by that exactly?
Huh? What?
Did you just issue a formal apology from the Kingdom of Brodia for its invasions of our land? Are you admitting fault on behalf of your people and swearing to adopt peaceful foreign policy? Reconciliation between nations is a serious matter, not to be taken lightly.
That's not what I meant to say was, if Brodia is at fault, then we absolutely should apologize. But that apology is not mine to give. The king and nobility would have to convene and agree. So when I said I was sorry, it came from me as an individual, not as a representative of,
I know that. I'm sorry. You are a little too easy to toy with.
Oh, Princess Ivy. I was so nervous.
My ill feelings toward Brodia are in the past, but I could not resist teasing you a little. Look on the bright side. We are comfortable enough now to joke with one another, right?
Yes, of course. I did think my heart was going to stop, but I suppose it was funny. Pardon me, Princess Ivy? In our last conversation, you made it clear that you still harbor resentment towards Brodia.
Yes, I did.
Well, at risk of overstepping my boundaries, I hope you'll allow me to say one thing. The relationship between Brodia and Elusia has never been civil. Certainly not in my lifetime. But as you've mentioned, we are now allies. We work together.
That's true.
This alliance was as unpredictable as it is wonderful. I will work hard to ensure that our countries become allies when this conflict is over. I may not be able to do as much as my brother, the Crown Prince, but... well, I thought I owed you a clear statement of my own intentions, at the very least.
My first impression of you was that you were weak-willed and uncharismatic. I feel differently now.
You do?
When it matters, you speak your mind. And what you say is kind and thoughtful. These are qualities I consider princely.
Oh, no, please don't think too highly of me. You're much more regal and capable than...
Are you suggesting that I, Crown Princess of my kingdom, am not a good judge of character?
Not at all! I would never... ever... another joke?
Very good. You're catching on.
I take it as a sign that our relationship is improving.
Agreed. I hope our friendship continues to grow, in honor of our fathers, and for the future of our kingdoms.
Yes. Here's to a better future. Hello, Boucheron. May I have a moment of your time?
What can I do for you, Prince Alcryst?
I came here to beg you to be my coach.
What?
You're right. I would make a horrible student. It was selfish of me to even ask.
No, that's not... I just meant to ask, what could I possibly teach you?
Well, I was hoping you could teach me how to build a physique like yours.
Oh, you want to bulk up, huh?
I know I lack confidence. It occurred to me that my weak frame might be a part of that. Then I began to picture myself with some actual muscles and... well...
I get it. You want to build muscle as a way of building confidence. Sure, I'd be happy to give you some pointers.
You will? Oh, that's wonderful! Thank you, Boucheron. I'm so honored that you're willing to take a hopeless case like me under your wing. Compared to you, I'm just so...
Okay, my first step is to stop saying stuff like that. Pull yourself together.
It's okay. You need not console me. Just know that I am worthless putty in your capable hands.
I think I'm starting to see the bigger hurdles in your path. Seven, 8, 9...
I can't do anymore.
What's wrong, Prince Alcryst? That was only 9 push-ups. You still have 91 more to go. Was 100 too much to shoot for at first? Should we bring it down to 10?
No, don't do that. Now dismiss one of the zeros from the target number. I'd feel awful for that poor zero, cut from the team because of a weakling like me.
Okay, let's come back to push-ups later and move on to sit-ups for now.
Oh, all right. How many sit-ups should I do?
100.
Did you say 100? No, I can't back out or give up. I have to build muscles and grow more confident.
That's the spirit. Let's get started. 1, 2, 3.
4. I can't do anymore. My sides are being torn apart.
Prince Alcryst? You're 96 short of your goal.
I want to make it to 100. I really, truly do. But my body just can't do it.
That's a problem, all right. Why don't we take a quick break? Let me know when you've recovered.
All right, okay. Ow, ow, ow.
98, 99, 100.
I did it!
You did it, Prince Alcryst! You hit 100!
Wow, I can't believe it! I'm so happy!
I always knew you could. How do you feel? Think you've gained any muscle?
Yes, a little bit. If I flex here, I can feel the muscle tighten up.
Wonderful! And does that help your confidence?
Not in the slightest.
Oh,
I apologize, Boucheron. You wasted your precious time on a lost cause.
you really shouldn't talk like that.
I still can't compare to my brother Diamant. He's so incredible, and I'm so...
Where does this come from?
It's been that way since I was a kid. Or at least, that's what people have always told me.
Well, no wonder you don't have any confidence if that's what you've always heard. Look, Prince Alcryst, I'm not always so confident either.
Really? Even though you were blessed with an incredible physique?
My muscles are well developed, but inside, I'm a softie with a terrible sense of direction. You know what people used to call me? Big crybaby and wrong way strong.
I don't believe it.
There are some things I'm self-conscious about, but I still get by. Sometimes I wonder if there's anyone in the world with true unshakable confidence. I bet even Prince Diamant has his doubts about himself.
Even my brother. Such supportive words for a scrawny pipsqueak like me. I appreciate it.
Ah, think nothing of it. I'd do the same for any of my best students.
I believe it.
You should keep working out. I'd be happy to coach you anytime.
I will. Thank you, Coach Boucheron.
The honor is all mine, Prince Alcryst.
Thanks for asking me to be your training partner today, Diamant. It means a lot.
Of course. We are brothers after all. A bit of roughhousing is expected of us.
I can't offer an even match. My skills pale in comparison to yours. But I'll learn what I can.
We all have our own strengths and weaknesses. Constant self-deprecation counts as the latter.
It's not self-deprecation, it's the truth. How am I supposed to win against the Prince of Brodia?
You are a Prince of Brodia, Alcryst.
Yes, I am a Brodian prince, but I'm not the Brodian prince. I'm not you, Diamant.
That's an awful way to think about it. Is that how you talk when I'm not around? You can't bring that lack of confidence to the battlefield. Enemies much stronger than you will be waiting out there. Don't offer them your weakness.
Yes, Diamant. I understand.
We need to get you in the right mindset for battle. Let's focus on your strengths. You're a skilled archer, right?
People say that, sure, but I'm actually not very good.
Stop. That's your lack of confidence talking. Did you hear what I said about weakness?
Do you have any weaknesses, Diamant?
Good question. What do you think?
I can't spot a single one. You're flawless.
Well, you certainly won't find any if we don't start training. Let's build Brodia a better future.
Yes, Diamant. For Brodia's future, I'll do the best I can.
Not good enough. I can't protect the kingdom like this.
Diamant, are you okay? You're drenched in sweat. What happened to you?
Alcryst, you're not supposed to see me like this. I'm fine, don't worry. I was just doing some focused training with a few of our mages.
I've never seen training wipe you out like this. You might have some kind of illness. We should get a doctor in here to check your...
I'm not ill, Alcryst. Do you remember when you asked if I have any weaknesses? Now you know. This is my weakness.
Your weakness is training with mages? I don't understand.
As a boy, I made a careless mistake while handling magic. Had a serious injury for a while. Ever since then, I've been afraid of magic.
You? Afraid?
That's right. Now I work like this every day to overcome that fear and conquer my weakness. That's why training with these mages is so important.
I always thought you were flawless.
No one is flawless. I have to train like this every single day. Alcryst, you must not speak of this to anyone. Do you understand?
I won't tell a soul.
I should get back to it. I don't like to keep the mages waiting.
Diamant, you don't need to push yourself so hard.
We're Brodia's protectors. It's our duty to grow stronger in every way we can.
Oh.
Talking with you has settled my nerves a bit. I'll be fine. Don't worry.
But Diamant... He's afraid of something. My brother has a weakness. I can't believe it. Bullseye! That's good. I'll do 50 more just like that.
You really are skilled with the bow, you know that?
Diamant, how long have you been watching?
Long enough to see that archery is definitely one of your strengths.
Thank you. But there's still plenty of room for improvement. I need to train more. I want to grow stronger.
There it is. That's the right attitude. I knew my little brother had it in him.
Diamant, may I challenge you to an archery contest? If you have the time?
That sounds like my kind of fun. What's the challenge? Most bullseyes out of 10 wins?
That sounds good to me. Let's begin.
Alcryst. I'm shocked. I knew you were a skilled archer, but...
What are you talking about? You scored 9 over my miserable 8. I've been defeated. Heaping praise on your brother after soundly defeating him at his own contest? What a bully.
I'm not going to let my baby brother win. If you want to beat me, you have to beat me.
I should have expected nothing less from the Crown Prince of Brodia. I wish you knew how reassuring it is to have an older brother like you, Diamant. I'm lucky.
I'm lucky to have you as a brother too, Alcryst. No other challenger has ever been as skilled and polite as you, archer or otherwise.
I'll just have to train more and grow stronger. When I'm ready, I'll come looking for a rematch.
You're on. But be warned, my own training won't slow down. I'll be stronger as well.
I have no doubt that you will, Diamant. I'm behind you for now, but I will catch up. No, better than that. I'll surpass you, and whatever else happens, I will always protect you.
What was that last bit, Alcryst?
Just talking to myself. Don't worry.
So, Prince Alcryst, what did you think of your first party?
Why did I think I could do that?
I can see how an all-night blowout would be kind of overwhelming for a beginner.
The music was so loud. Everyone was shouting, and the dancing. It was like a scene from my worst nightmares. I shouldn't have joined you. I wasn't ready.
Good times.
Pandreo, please. I don't think I can do that again. I'm sorry, but partying is not for me.
Hey, let's not be too hasty here. I saw you standing on the sidelines, watching the action from afar. To really know what it's like, you have to dive in and lose yourself with the rest of us. I'll be sure to drag you into the crowd next time.
No, I can't. I must decline.
Now, why would you do that? Don't worry, I'll make sure you have fun. Leave it all to me.
Yes, of course. Oh. I have ringing ears and wobbly knees and so many regrets. Why did I give this a second shot? I already knew I didn't belong there. Oh, Pandreo.
Prince Alcryst! You had fun this time, right? I saw you mixing it up on the dance floor.
I did join in and try to dance, but, well, I can only assume that I'm incapable of enjoying any party.
What makes you say that?
I had no idea what I was doing back there. Everyone around me was whirling and gyrating so effortlessly. I only know formal dances, and the howling. I do not understand why everyone keeps howling. My skull is rattling.
Now I see the problem. Listen, Your Highness. There's something I forgot to tell you. At a party, you don't need to worry about what's, whys, and hows. It's not that deep.
Really? Are you sure?
Yep. There's no correct way to dance. And as for the howls, they don't mean anything.
So all of the cheering and dancing is chaotic on purpose? People are just making it up?
Exactly! It's about getting lost in the motion and having fun. Other than that, anything goes.
I was trying so hard to understand the structure of the party, the behaviors and movements. I was in my own head, not on the dance floor. I wasn't embracing the spontaneity.
Let's give it another shot. You, me, a solid beat, and two completely empty heads.
Woo!
Your Highness.
Pandreo. That party was amazing! I had such a fun time. I shouted until I was out of breath. I let my body dance and sway all on its own. And I had so much fun. This is what it's like to party. It feels as if I've crossed over into a new world.
Aw, yeah! Welcome to the wild world of parties.
Thank you for guiding me, Pandreo. I came very close to fleeing again. I started to dance and I felt so self-conscious. But then I saw you. Limbs flailing, torso twisting, dancing without a shred of shame. I suddenly felt this wave of relief. I cast aside my own hesitation and just danced. Thanks to your erratic and incomprehensible dance moves, I was finally able to enjoy myself.
You know, it's funny. My friends like to make fun of the way I dance. They call it the dance of darkness. But today, it was the dance of light, illuminating your soul like a big, bright torch.
Yes, that's exactly how it felt, Pandreo. Parties are so wonderful. I know we just left one, but can we go to another soon?
We'll go to as many as you like, bud. There's always another bash on the horizon.
Pandreo, I...
Just let it out, Your Highness.
Divine One, watch out! There's a wolf!
What? Where?
Mr. Wolf, please go away. Leave the Divine Dragon alone. I beg you. It isn't listening to me. No choice. I'll have to get serious.
That pose. Is he about to bow an apology like the incident at the border?
Mr. Wolf, I'm so sorry. I'm sure that my apologies will enrage you further, to the point you might devour me. And if I wind up in your stomach, my allies may waste days looking for me. But I must persist. Please, though I have no right to make this request, I ask you to go home. I'm begging you.
The wolf is actually turning away. Incredible.
There it goes. Thank goodness you're all right, Divine One.
Thank you, Alcryst. I'm glad you're okay too. That was a risky move.
Think nothing of it. Your life is worth far more than mine, so I just did what needed to be done.
No. My life, your life, everyone's lives. None of us are above anyone else.
You're right, Divine One. Looks like I've fallen short yet again. The Divine Dragon's radiance should lighten my mood, but I've managed to darken it instead. I sincerely apologize. I should leave.
What? Alcryst? Wait! Wow, he's so fast.
Sorry, but I'm here to wake you. Is it even okay for me to be here? Either way, I can't just abandon wake-up duty. Excuse me, Divine One. Good morning. Are you annoyed that I woke you up? I'm sorry. I'll leave right away, on the double. Hello? It's me, the Brodian prince who isn't Diamant. So elegant. The divine dragon at rest. How perfect. Compared to you, I bet I look pathetic when I sleep. Morning. I have to say, you look so peaceful when you're sleeping. Is that weird? I'm so sorry.
Alcryst, do you have a moment?
I do, Divine One. What is it?
Why are you standing like that? Are you okay?
I'm preparing to bow.
And why are you doing that?
I want to be ready in case I need to apologize for something.
For the love of... There's no need for that. I just wanted to discuss that wolf incident.
Oh? What about it?
I need you to understand something about me and about you. I'm not higher. You're not lower. We share the same footing. Try not to think or act otherwise, okay?
I wish I could follow that order, but I just don't believe it.
Hey, come on. Why is it so hard for you to accept that?
I'm very sorry to disappoint you, Divine One.
I guess it can't be helped. I worry, but you do get results. Keep handling things your own way.
My own way? Are you sure? I'm aware that I often bring the mood down around others, and I struggle with compliments. I'm nowhere near as confident as my brother, so I'm sure my hesitation frustrates people. Despite all of that, you really think it's okay for me to keep handling things my own way?
I do, but I hope that someday you'll take what I've been saying to heart.
Very well. Thank you for your advice, Divine One. Hello? It's me, the worst of all princes. Oh no. What a contented look. I should wake you. But I don't want to. Oh, you're up. Were you dreaming just now? Sorry you have to see my face right after waking. Such divinity, even while resting. You said that we share the same footing, but if we were to stack our skills and stand on top, I know you would tower over me. Morning. It's me, sorry. What? You're happy to see me? You're just being kind.
Alcryst, there's another wolf! It's heading toward you! Look out!
Yes, I see it.
Why are you standing still? We need to get to safety!
It's okay, Divine One. I can handle this. Smell that, boy? I brought some jerky with me. Come on, eat up.
I don't believe it. Alcryst just tamed that wolf.
This is the same wolf that almost attacked you before, Divine One. You'd better head back up the mountain now. Stay safe out there, okay?
When did you two become friends?
I've been coming here to practice my archery. He keeps showing up to watch. We were pretty tense around each other at first, but then I remembered your advice.
Which advice was that?
You said I should handle things my own way. I didn't want to attack the wolf, so I relaxed. He must have sensed that because he relaxed and kind. Now it's like we're friends.
Alcryst, that's amazing!
Thank you. It was all because of your guidance. Oh, what am I doing? I'm thanking the Divine Dragon in such an informal manner. I should...
Please, Alcryst. No more throwing yourself at my feet.
Huh?
Don't be upset. Your apologies are impressive, but you could stand to, well, stand more often if you really want to thank me. That wolf did look awfully friendly toward you. Could you help me win him over?
Well, that should be easy. Just bring some jerky next time, then we can all play together.
I'll do just that. Can't wait. Thank you, Alcryst.
It's me. I was so nervous about waking you that I didn't sleep. Ugh, I'm so tired. Must stay awake. I really am worthless. What? I nodded off at the sacred altar. I am so sorry, Divine One. Relax, it's just an invitation. Oh, I'm so nervous. I probably look suspicious with all this jerky in my pockets. Come on, Alcryst. Just ask in a normal, natural way. Good morning. I, stuffed my pants with lots of jerky. Would you like to feed the wolf? Whew, I did it. Excuse me, Divine One?
Alcryst? What is it?
Well, you see...
You stopped yourself from bowing. Very nice recovery, Alcryst.
Yes, I must try to stand tall. Please, Divine One, have a look at this.
Oh, what a beautiful gemstone. It has such a mysterious color.
It's a stone of Brodian origin. The coloring is quite rare, with red and blue mixed together. My father gave it to me when I was born. He liked how it matched my features.
Oh, I see. This is a match for your blue hair and red eyes, isn't it? This gem suits you perfectly.
But your features are even more of a match, Divine One. The color distribution differs, but it reminds me of you. I see someone I treasure who encouraged me to do things my own way.
Wow. Someone you treasure, huh?
My father told me to choose an important person to give this to someday. So, Divine One, please accept this as a token of... well, a token of my feelings toward you.
Ah, thank you, Alcryst. I gladly accept your token. Now, it's my turn. I'd like to give you this ring.
This is the pact ring.
It is. And now, it's yours, Prince Alcryst. I, the Divine Dragon, grant you this, a symbol of our special bond. Let's share our lives as fellow soldiers, and partners in peace.
Cool.
I'm sorry, did you just... coo?
Cool! Astoundingly cool! Impossibly cool! I can't believe this! I thought I stuck the landing for sure, but then you outshined me with an even grander gesture. And I don't even mind. This makes me so happy. Thank you, Divine One.
Oh, Alcryst, please don't cry.
I won't. I promise. I'll do my best to stand tall for you and for myself. Or, taller than before, at least.
I suppose that's a start.
And I will get stronger. Despite how I seem, I am a prince of Brodia. As a son of the Kingdom of Warriors, I will become someone you can rely on. And I pledge to always protect you, Divine Dragon.
Thoughtful as ever, Alcryst.
I can say all of this with the utmost confidence. In fact, I swear it upon this ring.
I believe you, Alcryst. Thank you.
I will stand beside you proudly, and be the best prince I can be, to the very end. It's me, Alcryst. I know I often put myself down, but here, in this place, I feel okay. Because I know I'm your ally. I promise to maintain your trust in me. Now, and in all the days ahead. Morning. Huh? What was I whispering? It was nothing. Let's get the day started, shall we? It's Alcryst. I'm here to wake you. It's the gem I gave you. It suits you as well as I hoped it would. Father would be pleased. If Queen Lumera could see that gem, I would hope she'd be pleased as well. Listen, I just need you to know. Our bond is the greatest honor of my life. Did you hear all of that? I'm embarrassed, but I meant what I said. So this time, I'm not going to apologize.
Fire Emblem. Engage.